Day 23, the Owl 30-day challenge. You can hear my voice. It's a little bit hoarse. We had a very long day yesterday. Woke up at 4:45 in the morning. I ended up changing my flight on purpose because I needed to get in for the big event for NobleCon last night. And look at the time right now. It is 8:20 in the morning, and just shows you a little bit behind the scenes of what it takes to run a brand, to run a family, to do a lot, and continue the work ethic behind the scenes to really make it happen. I think so often we see stuff online, but we don't see what's really happening and the exhaustion that goes in to all these events to keep everything moving for a startup and a business in the right direction. And I had a couple days, everyone saw it in Las Vegas to take a break, but then I flew in, nice and early to get back home for NobleCon to set up properly, because I always get everything 100%. Last night was an amazing crowd. We had Forbes Riley there, just hitting it off on the microphone. She interviewed Mark, who spearheaded the event, and it was phenomenal to witness. The event overall, we had 100+ people come by our booth and be interviewed, and it was just a phenomenal time to see everybody interact with the Owl app for the first time who have not been on the platform. And it really just shows you that when you're running an event, like really what goes on behind the scenes. 10 o'clock at night, we shut down. Then I grabbed a bite with my team, wanted to treat them. We were working so hard. We didn't really get a chance to eat at the event. And then afterwards, I had to come back to this office at 11:30 at night, put everything away. And then look at me, I'm at 11:30 at night making sure that I still did my day 22 video. There's an example, doing the clip before I went home, because again, I've always said, just because you had a lot of other things going on doesn't mean that you don't have accountability. You could always put in that last amount of effort to complete something, and not just give up. And here I am, a father, a husband. I woke up, I had to get my kids to school by 7:30 a.m. and I'm in the office at 8:15, right? So I'm one of those individuals, I will stay later and I will get up earlier to keep things moving along. And I think that's what it really takes to be a true entrepreneur today, is just continuing when really often you just want to sleep in, but really emailing people back, communicating with your community, and being relentless, right? And don't listening to the noise, right? We saw so many interviews last night, and I saw Mark and Forbes going back and forth about different things. We're gonna post that video today. It was absolutely amazing. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, it's just about continually being authentic and being transparent and really executing, right? When I look at so many people who are successful, it's not just the confidence, it's just continuously executing and delivering. I think too often today, people do a lot of this, but they don't deliver. But when you look at what we did last night with our booth, people were amazed, including Mark, because he's like, wow, like we just came up there and showed up and delivered, and he had no expectation. So that's my recommendation for today. Is a longer video, but deliver. That's what counts. Make that a point in 2026. That's day 23 in the Owl 30-day challenge.